How did Sergei Popov go from a quiet engineer in post-Soviet Russia to building one of the most powerful business empires in the country's history? This is the untold story of backroom deals, billion-dollar breakups, and the industrial kingpin who cashed out at the top, then disappeared. Sergei Viktorovich Popov was born on August 12, 1971, in Yekaterinburg, Russia, a city in the heart of the industrial Ural region. Yekaterinburg, historically a hub of Russia's heavy industry, provided a fitting backdrop for Popov's future career in business. Growing up in a city shaped by industrial progress may have influenced his later ventures into the sectors that fueled Russia's economy: metals, coal, and energy. In 1993, Popov graduated from the Ural State Technical University with a degree in heat power engineering. Despite his education in a technical field, Popov quickly realized that the real opportunities in post-Soviet Russia lay in business. The country was going through a period of chaotic transformation as state-owned enterprises were privatized and the country's economy opened to market forces. It was an era ripe with opportunities for ambitious entrepreneurs like Popov. Popov's foray into the business world began in 1994 when he co-founded ProdContract, a company that supplied scrap metal to Russia's burgeoning metallurgical sector. The company's role was crucial at a time when the country's industries were struggling to adapt to new market conditions. Popov and his partners saw the opportunity to bridge the gap between Russia's industrial behemoths and the raw materials they needed to continue production. By supplying scrap metal to Russia's largest metallurgical plants, ProdContract played a pivotal role in keeping the country's industrial engine running. In this early stage of his career, Popov's business acumen became evident. He displayed a knack for identifying opportunities in sectors others overlooked, and he thrived in the high-stakes world of metal trading. The metals industry in post-Soviet Russia was notoriously murky, but Popov's ability to navigate its complexities set him apart from many of his peers. His early success in this sector laid the foundation for his future business ventures. The defining moment of Popov's career came in 1996, when he partnered with Andrei Melnichenko to co-found the MDM business concern. The two men shared a vision of building a diversified industrial and financial conglomerate that would capitalize on the opportunities presented by Russia's transition to a market economy. Together, they founded the MDM Group, which quickly became one of the largest and most successful business entities in Russia. The MDM Group was built on three core sectors: steel pipes, fertilizers, and coal. These industries were essential to the Russian economy, and Popov and Melnichenko's strategy was to acquire key assets within these sectors at a time when many of them were undervalued due to the country's economic instability. Their first major acquisition was TMK, Trubnaya Metallurgическая Kompania, one of the world's leading producers of oil and gas pipelines. By acquiring TMK, MDM Group gained control over a vital component of Russia's energy infrastructure. Next, they turned their attention to the coal sector, acquiring SUEK, the Siberian Coal Energy Company, which would become the largest coal producer in Russia. This was a strategic move, as coal remained a critical energy source for both domestic consumption and export. Popov's deep understanding of the industrial landscape allowed him to guide SUEK's growth, positioning it as a leader in the global coal market. Finally, they expanded into fertilizers with the acquisition of Eurochem, a company that would grow to become one of the world's leading producers of mineral fertilizers. The fertilizer industry, closely tied to agriculture, gave Popov and Melnichenko a foothold in a sector that was crucial for feeding Russia's population and supporting its agricultural exports. These three industries, steel, coal, and fertilizers, formed the backbone of MDM Group's industrial empire. Under Popov's leadership, the group expanded rapidly, and by the early 2000s, it was a dominant player in each of these sectors. The success of MDM Group catapulted Popov to the top ranks of Russian business, making him one of the country's wealthiest individuals. While the industrial side of MDM Group flourished, Popov and Melnichenko also saw opportunities in the financial sector. In the year 2000, Popov became a 50% partner in MDM Bank, one of Russia's largest private banks. MDM Bank had been founded by Melnichenko in 1993, and by the time Popov joined the venture, it had already established itself as a key player in Russia's financial landscape. The bank's growth mirrored the expansion of the MDM Group's industrial holdings, as it provided financial services to many of the country's largest companies. Under Popov's guidance, MDM Bank merged with Ursa Bank in 2008, creating one of the largest banking groups in Russia. The merger allowed MDM Bank to expand its reach into retail banking, further solidifying its position as a leading financial institution. MDM Bank played a crucial role in financing the acquisitions that fueled MDM Group's growth. It also provided Popov with a steady stream of income, as the bank's profitability increased alongside the expansion of Russia's economy. However, by the mid-2010s, Popov began to shift his focus away from the financial sector. In 2015, he sold his stake in MDM Bank to Billionaire Bank for $100 million, effectively exiting the banking industry. The period between 2006 and 2012 marked a significant turning point in Popov's career. During this time, he and Melnichenko began to unwind their joint holdings, divesting many of the assets they had built together over the previous decade. This process began in 2006 when Popov sold his stake in TMK to Dmitry Pumpyansky for $1.3 billion. It was the first major divestiture in what would become a series of transactions aimed at disentangling their business interests. In 2011-2012, Melnichenko purchased Popov's remaining stake in SUEK for $2.4 billion, allowing Popov to exit the coal industry entirely. This marked the end of Popov's involvement in one of the industries that had helped define his career. By selling his stake in SUEK, Popov was able to focus on other ventures while ensuring that his financial future was secure. The final step in the unwinding of MDM Group came in 2015, when Popov sold his remaining stake in MDM Bank. By this point, the two partners had effectively gone their separate ways, with Melnichenko focusing on Eurochem and Popov stepping back from active involvement in the business world. Despite his decision to exit many of his business ventures, Popov remained committed to fostering the next generation of entrepreneurs. In 2010, he founded the At Fund, a private foundation dedicated to supporting young business people. The fund provides startup capital to promising entrepreneurs and offers mentorship to help them navigate the challenges of launching a new business. Through this initiative, Popov has been able to share his wealth of experience with the next generation of Russian business leaders. The Agat Fund reflects Popov's belief in the importance of entrepreneurship as a driving force for economic development. By providing both financial support and mentorship, the fund aims to empower young entrepreneurs to succeed in Russia's challenging business environment. Sergei Popov's business career is a testament to his ability to thrive in an environment of rapid change and uncertainty. From his early ventures in metal trading to his leadership of one of Russia's largest industrial groups, Popov has consistently demonstrated a keen ability to identify opportunities and execute bold strategies. His partnership with Andrei Melnichenko was one of the most successful in modern Russian business history, resulting in the creation of an industrial empire that spanned multiple sectors. Together, they built a legacy that continues to influence the Russian economy today. Though Popov has largely stepped back from active involvement in the business world, his influence remains. His investments, divestitures, and mentorship programs have shaped the course of Russian industry and finance for decades. As of 2022, Popov's net worth was estimated at $3.1 billion, a reflection of the enormous value he created over the course of his career. Today, Popov enjoys a life of privacy, far removed from the public eye. Unlike many of his peers, he has chosen to avoid the limelight, focusing instead on his personal life and philanthropic ventures. Yet his story remains an inspiring example of how ambition, strategic thinking, and resilience can lead to extraordinary success, even in the most challenging of environments. Sergei Popov's journey from a young entrepreneur in Yekaterinburg to one of Russia's wealthiest individuals is a story of vision, risk-taking, and the ability to thrive in a volatile environment. Through his ventures in metals, coal, and finance, he helped shape the landscape of modern Russian business, and his legacy continues through his philanthropic efforts. Popov's life serves as a powerful example of the transformative potential of entrepreneurship.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more Billionaire Bio videos and to help the YouTube algorithm. Let us know if there are any billionaires you'd like us to review.